you very much, Archdeacon, and my brother Archdeacon. The family of Mika, the church, as represented by the clergy, the cultural institution, the ministers, distinguished mourners in your different capacities, the family of Novo, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, may I take the honor for LOC 5 to say one word. One, we are under the senior teacher, and we are not going to misbehave here.
The family, the church, the honorable ministers, the chairperson, Electoral Commission, Dr. Tanga Odoi, the RDC, our elders, the cultural institution, and all of you fellow mourners. There was no way I would miss this burial, because I knew Mika long time ago. And in the district, when you follow in the archives, you get some letters he has signed because he was one of our cooperative officers. But away from that, I buy all my construction materials in Novo. And whenever I come, I interact with him. But also most important, Dr. Okware is a Maimuko, a friend, and therefore I'm part of this family. So I've made it a point to come and mourn with the family. Maybe just 2 words. Papa, when we were mourning Uncle Boaz, something came up of the episode, the number reducing. And today, Papa Emormor has again talked about it. And I think I should say something about it short, that our women, and even men these days, we fear to have children. Family planning. It is killing us, and it is mainly killing the Christians. Because the Muslims are marrying and producing children. And their number is growing all over the world, not only in Uganda. Even now in Uganda, the Christians are the majority. But I think some years to come, the Muslims will be the majority in Uganda, because you people Christians, you want family planning. So church and the cultural institution, you have work to do, and start that work now. Yes. Now to Dr. Kware, I guess you came with some officials from Ministry of Health. They could be here in a big number. We don't have drugs in our hospital and health centers. The reason is that we were assessed 10 years ago when our population was small. And I want to put it locally. If 10 years we needed 7 boxes of medicine, because I'm putting it local. Now, you need to double, we need 14. Because the drugs you bring here, it is for 3 months, but in some 3 weeks, the drug is over. And when you go to the hospital, the health workers have got nothing to do but to tell you to go and buy outside. Please, you help us in that area. We get enough drugs. I don't have to say much. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Novo, we thank you for everything. I will interact with you on so many issues. But they used to say that Indians don't mourn. Today I've seen you in a big number. We are happy. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chairman of the District. Could we all clap to welcome the Bishop Emeritus who has just come? It's not my humble duty, but since I was the one here, I take the honor to say we thank you for coming.
Let's clap for Papa as he arrives.
Ladies and gentlemen, my height is not that good. Let me move this side. First is to humbly say, I commiserate with the family because I knew 2 people. our Director Health, Dr. Kware, and Mika. I knew Dr. Kware and Mika for a long time. And when I lost my father in 2017 at 97 years, when I saw them around, I found solace that my brothers have come to commiserate with me. Today we had 3 other functions, and we had to rush here late. We are sorry. The second is that I was actually, if I had not invited the chairman, I would have taken credit, but now I can't take credit. For a long time, I had 3 children and 3 boys. 3 children, but also 3 boys. I don't know whether that makes sense. There's no philosophy in it. I had 3 children, but 3 boys. And my father kept telling me, you need a girl. I would tell them, God gives what he gives. I have 3 boys. He said, my friend, you need a girl. Once I asked my wife that we need a girl, she told me it's a bit a remote thinking. She cannot get a girl. Then I had to look for girls. And I have 2 other girls, 2 children. So I'm not going to fall in the trap of the people you are saying that they have few children. I have 5. Now, Novo and me are old boys in every aspect. Nitesh, we call him Novo, in all aspects. Once his sons came from London School of Economics, I told him, mine has also come from London School. I don't know whether he's there. He said, you think we are competing? I said, no. You are better off because we have better money. He said, no. Me, I have pesa, you have money. And we conversed to that extent. But one time, Bishop Emeritus, one of my sons was going to be killed in my friend's shop. Can you imagine? They left me. They said, bye-bye, Daddy. I wished them well. They were traveling with the youth MP. My best son, you know, even children are rated. That one's called Collins Tanga duplicate, a fighter like me. You know, once he went to that shop, why was he going to be killed? Because of COVID, there was restriction that you must have a mask on. So he didn't have it. And once he went into the shop, I think he forced himself because he speaks very fluent English. I don't know whether Moses was there at that time. He should have intervened. These local scaries, these local guys we give guns, was going to kill my son. Can you imagine? Out of the 3 I initially had, one was going to be killed by these lumpens who get guns careless. Losing a child, like losing a parent. It detaches. Now, this boy being trained in caddership decided to grab the askari. Because this askari was now cocking. So I think he jumped and grabbed him, and he was actually stronger. But then Oburu, another askari, was coming to shoot. Can you imagine? 2 guns over these lumpens. They wanted to kill Tanga, Odoi's son. And I had only 3 sons. I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this man, this one, shed tears when I came to the show. Novo was crying. Moses there was crying. I said, this is my son you are going to kill. Nitesh asked me, your son? I said, Collins Tanga. This man shed tears for the respect I'd given him in the shop. I said, Mika, cool down. When I heard he died, I said, John Ariong, Mr. told me, I said I must even reach at night. because he was going to help me bury my son before he himself passes. The trajectory I'm saying, the trajectory I have for you people, love each other. You don't need to have these lumpen children killing people around here, cutting people at night, and you keep quiet and blame it on Museveni. Blame it on yourselves, the family. The philosopher king is here, Bishop Emeritus. He can teach you philosophy, the aristocracy of a family, and you go to sleep. You are the ones who have let your children out. So this man here was a humble servant that Mitesh and Novo will miss forever. Lastly, education. We shall never get the realms of power, we Easterners, without education. We shall never. Go to the West, they are selling cows for more to enter university. What are you going to sell from this rural community? Cassava, maize. If it is cassava, sell, but your son should go to school. This is how we came to meet Dr. Kware, one of the most senior doctors in this country, the icon of the truth, that man. The one the ministers rely on. He's not a minister, but no one does not consult Dr. Kware. I want to say it, whether time is not there, I want to say it for this public. You may be minimizing me like you kick me around this town, these villages. But we are very important people with good brains. That's what you've been emphasizing. People should go to school. That's what Papi Mormor said. David here. We went to the daughter was graduating. We went to a graduation and he said he will never go back to anyone's graduation because he's tired of clapping for people's children. I was there with him. Then I asked him, what is the next message? I must get degrees before I go to clap for people's children. This man and Sam Opoya, he's somewhere there, the shortest man. They lead this district in number of degrees. And you are there playing about. Tanga Odoi Ming, I'm very bright. And I will discipline your children. You wait for Monday. My pickup is called Surambaya. I'm going to drive through up to Kwapa. If I find them, I'll cane them.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
Lastly, sir.
Thank you.
People should not beat women. Domestic violence should be condemned. Those women are not your drums. Because a child whose mother is beaten will never go to school. Where we go, morning we pan on Yiripajimatundo Chungama, Katundo Shakobero Komati Chakogoyo. Yashi Mambo, may I take this honor now to invite my minister and Minister of Uganda to say what? If I'd come early, you'd have seen.